Good morning and welcome to another Sharks Weekly Update. We're going to kick things off with a little recap from the Jenks Trojan Fall Invite. It was awesome that we had 70 Shark swimmers there. Great turnout, great energy. We liked what we saw from Friday evening all the way through Sunday afternoon. The team did a great job cheering for each other, just bringing the energy like I mentioned. It was an awesome teaching moment for a lot of the younger swimmers. We were able to give them a little more kind of strategy and a game plan before diving in the water for their events. We tried to take the detail of that race strategy to a higher level in the afternoon with the older swimmers. Felt like a lot of swimmers are grasping it and doing a good job with that. In addition, we just really like to see them racing and getting their hands to the wall as quickly as we could at the end of the races. Just a great teaching opportunity all around in this first meet. Because oftentimes when we're coaching workouts, it might be one coach for up to 30, sometimes even 40 swimmers in a practice, and we can't always see every little thing. But when there might be 2 or 3 swimmers, or even sometimes one swimmer in the water in a race, sometimes we'll have 2 coaches watching that one swimmer, and we can really give them a lot of feedback. So overall, I think that was the best takeaway from the meet. We liked what we saw, but we know that we have a lot of room for improvement still. And with that, our team ended up placing overall second behind the host team, and I think that was just because of their sheer numbers. But we're excited to see the team continue to race in the weeks to come. With that, we got Friday night at the races. This Friday, the site sheet is online, so you can take a look at that, take a look at the events. But I know that John's excited to kind of take the momentum from this past weekend and into this Friday, and hopefully continue to teach the swimmers a lot of things. With that, one big thing that we are going to be implementing in every group from Hammerheads all the way to the senior Sharks is something that we're going to call the breach. And if you guys have seen your share of Shark Week, I will admit that I've watched it practically every year for the last 35 years or whenever it started. But one of my favorites is when they show those great white sharks kind of pursuing their prey from underneath and using that speed and power and to accelerate to the surface and take down a seal at the surface. That's kind of like what we're going to be doing with our breakouts. We felt like the swimmers were coming up a little too early off the walls. And so something that we want to work on is making sure that every swimmer from a hammerhead all the way to a senior is pushing off the wall with power in a very tight streamline and using their kick to help them accelerate to the surface. So it's going to be a little varying in detail from hammerheads all the way up to the top, but it's something that we're excited about. It's something that we're going to repeat and practice. I'm a firm believer in repetition forming habit. So we want to make sure that they're forming those good habits at the youngest age all the way up and maintaining it and building on it at the senior level. So that's something that we're implementing. John even started it last night. We're going to be doing with the older groups tonight. Really excited about it. But the last thing I'll leave it with is the Georgia-Arkansas dual meet for women's swimming. It's at noon in Fayetteville this Saturday. It's going to be it's a great opportunity for you to see some elite level swimming at the Hyper Center. So thank you very much, and let's have a great week.